Sagarmatha National Park is located in the Himalayan ecological zone of Khumbu in Nepal, Asia, also known as Northern Himalayan Mountains. Established July 19, 1976, under the National Parks and Wildlife Conservation Act, the park covers 1,148 square kilometers of land and has an elevation range of 6,000 meters. The drastic landscape makes Sagarmatha an alpine haven for snow leopards, yaks, and Himalayan tahr. Rhododendron and shrubbery make up a majority of the plant life.
Although the tourism culture has benefited the region economically, there have been challenges that present as stressors on ecological sustainability. Due to all the foot traffic in the park, there have been major waste disposal issues. In fact, 559 tons of garbage from mountaineering was removed between 1994 and 1998. With the increase in tourism, deforestation has been more prevalent to meet the demands for construction of lodges. Bodies of water have been polluted by human waste, fertilizer, and chemicals, but the water quality is still considered acceptable according to the World Health Organization. Regardless, something needs to be done to preserve the integrity of the park before it's too late.
Pollution isn't only affecting the water quality. Increased water temperatures as a result of local pollution and global warming have resulted in glacial lake outbursts, or GLOs. Because of the fragility of the unique plant and animal life, a flood could prove catastrophic for the ecosystem. After growing concern of such an outburst, which would flood the biodiversity in the park, the UN Development Program created the Community-Based Flood and Glacial Lake Outburst Risk Reduction Project. They use dam breaks and hydrodynamic modeling to help block weak spots from potential ruptures. The development of this project had some impact on the land surrounding areas of some lakes, but in turn prevented an ecological disaster. To prevent further deforestation, the Sagarmatha National Park and Buffer Zone Support Project was created. The project supports community-based sustainable biodiversity conservation activities in the buffer zone, which houses most of the Sherpa population. With the help of local people, intensive anti-poaching efforts are being carried out to protest poaching in the buffer zone as well as deforestation.
Like many parks with multiple entities involved, Sagarmatha has experienced shift in its management. Upon its inception in 1976, the National Park and Wildlife Conservation Office, Department of National Parks and Wildlife Conservation, Ministry of Forests, and the Government of Nepal were all involved in its management scheme. Over time, as issues arose, more groups became involved. Its current management plan, which is effective from 2016 to 2020, cites the active involvement of many organizations, including buffer zone communities, relevant government and non-government agencies such as Sherpas, technicians, social activists, tourism entrepreneurs, community organizations, and other stakeholders. Despite this seemingly comprehensive list, many officials who are directly involved in maintenance regulations have never been to the sites they are responsible for, and this has led to some debate about the efficiency of its management.
There are large opportunities for ecological betterment by making sustainable changes to various facets of the park. Tourism, with as many economic benefits as it has, is the lead hindrance in the park. Not only are large amounts of climbers destroying the path used to summit the Himalayan peaks, they also leave behind an unruly amount of trash during their ascent. As of 2014, climbers are now required to bring at least 8 kilograms of trash back with them on their descent. This effort by the government not only cleans the ecosystem from unwanted waste, but also avoids having to pay workers to clean up after others, thus furthering sustainability within the park. Another suggested way to counteract the negative effects of tourism is that Nepalese officials could raise the cost of the permit that all mountaineers are required to purchase before beginning the trek up Mount Everest. This would decrease the total number of tourists who are present in the park and is an important step towards stricter and more sustainable tourism management. Sagarmatha has come a long way since its establishment, but there are still many opportunities, both socially and ecologically, to ensure it will be sustained for the enjoyment of future generations.